All right, all right. Ahem. Oh boy, I should have. I should have warmed up a little more, prepared, I suppose. Yo, what's up? How's it going? I think we are all good. I think we're good, right? We're live. I don't have my audio preview up just yet, but we should be. Hopefully, I'm not too loud. Hello. Hello, what a time for a call. A phone call. Alright, let me get going here. Alright, is this a fine one to start off on? Yo, what's up? Hey, it's Gatorex. I'll shift on over to the game in a bit, but we're live. Obviously, different camera angle, and this is what's going to be in the top right during the stream. I went ahead and finally see. I had like one curtain and it didn't reach the whole thing, and then I have another. I'll work on getting lighting all like perfect and set here. You can see my shelf here, the background shelf. But this is how things are gonna look. Probably from maybe I'll fix the angle a bit more, make it a bit more something else. But today we're playing some games. Well, we're yapping. We're just hanging out. We're having kind of a chill stream once again. Excuse me, as usual. Or I guess as last week kind of... Well, not as last week. What was last week? No, last week we were playing Pokemon, new Pokemon Snap, right? I've got the save file up from when we were going through the Teal Mask in one of my alternate save files here, so I'm just kind of going to be playing through that while we're chatting and yapping. And I think probably at the end, maybe like the last 1/3 of the stream, or I don't know how long it's going to take us to do this, Not that I'm like uninterested in this, but obviously I just want to chill out because I was saying streams are going to be interesting for the next few weeks because let's see, because after this we've only got 2 more Fridays until Legends EA comes out. I think Video Stop, is it only you? I think it might be only you. Let me see. Shiny Dragonite event is dumb. Oh no, what's the details? I gotta look it up. Hello, hey, how's it going? Ogerpon is taking things chill. True. That's true. That's one sporty Pikachu back there. No, it's from Worlds. Yeah, that's true. It is. Yeah, it is a Pikachu from Worlds. Oh, you can't see him now. Now that thing's going. Everything's okay. Here. Now I can get on my headphones and actually listen to the stream. Again, yeah, I gotta fix the camera a bit more. Yeah. Oh, the shiny dragon. Oh, shiny dragon. I thought you said Dragonite. Yeah, you're right. The what do you call it? Miraidon Koraidon. Yeah, we'll yap about that. Like, honestly, it's a pretty good news week. I was considering like making today like a full yapping stream, as in like, oh, let's not even play a game, let's just talk. But I'm like, well, let me go ahead and get this game running, and we could just chat about whatever, honestly. And I'll pull up different videos like probably at the end of the stream. But also, meanwhile, I am kind of in the background transferring this one video and getting it uploaded. So, ain't that funny? I've had a pretty good week. How about everyone? I wouldn't call it a busy week. I call it a full week. I'm so used to like, I forget where I'm gonna look. This is the camera. That's the camera right here is where we're looking. And the game's kind of to the side. But, oh yeah, this Friday, this was an interesting Friday, for sure. Alright, let me import this video here. And then I'm going to open up... Oh, well, let's have this other one. Let's have this other tab up. Oh, I still haven't posted that I'm streaming on Twitter. I was going to schedule it. Okay, cool. That's all imported. I know, I'm talking about stuff you can't even see here. And, okay, let's go here. I'm looking at my screen. Trust that something's going on here. Let's see, where the heck did it go? What's that? Man, this ain't gonna be as smooth as I thought it would be. Oh boy. But anyway, Let me get a team recap going at least. Oh yeah, that's right. This is who we had with us, right? Because like I said, not that this run doesn't matter, but we're just kind of like going through it, and we're just kind of like using whatever cool Pokemon we came across, right? And so yeah, we had the Mamoswine, the Yanmega, the Crawdon, the Clefable, the Komo-o, the Infernape. Yeah, I feel like there were just a bunch of like various playthroughs I was doing for streams that were just like, that were more like, okay, you know, we'll take this one easy. We're not gonna rush with this at all. And I'm gonna pull down the game volume a bit, so I think it's just ever so slightly too loud. Maybe I can pull up my mic a bit. The week's been pretty good. You're excited for Digimon next week. That's true. I don't know if I'll get it when it comes out. Because I don't have a console, so I might get on my computer, but we'll see. What do you think that can fix the Scalpers? Yeah. For one, yeah, exactly. People not buying from them. That's true. Hey there, Gator. Have you been pretty good? I've been pretty good. It's been a good week. A lot going on in terms of like getting things set up, and like doing stuff behind the scenes. Finally caught it live. Yay. Hello, Gator. Hello, yo. What's up? We're this is a playthrough of Pokemon Violet that I had. This is one that like we did earlier, and we're just kind of like doing a chill run through the DLC here. But I'm mostly going to be talking about like this week in Pokemon. I gotta bring Ogerpon up to the den. Can I ride my? Okay, good. And I guess this week in Nintendo or whatever. I think maybe we'll go a little more detailed later. Because like I said, for now I want to at least play the game a bit, and at the very end I'll pull up maybe some videos and some web pages, and we can like yap even more. But yeah, today was a very interesting day. Today was a very, very interesting day. The shiny Koraidon and Miraidon. Obviously didn't get one. Because I kind of had... Okay, so this morning I was... I think I mentioned normally do some work with my dad in the morning. And he had to also, like, do something else, too. So, you know, wasn't too long. So I ended up, like, leaving pretty soon-ish to, you know, do my usual weekly errands. Hello? Is this your cave, Ogerpon? Oh, wait, are we gonna... I forget, do we battle Ogerpon here? No, I haven't caught the, I haven't caught them yet, huh? I battled them. Are we gonna do the battle against Ogerpon now? I forget where we are with this. The point is that... Yeah, so afterwards, I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna head to the store real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and, see what's up there. You know what? Let me stop by a GameStop. Because I was going to go out toward the GameStop. So here's the thing. So there used to be a GameStop in my city, but it closed. And so that is like, okay, cool. So the closest like there's one that's like by my school, but I was going a different direction. So I went to a different one. I was like, you know, let me just stop by the GameStop and see what's going on. Because it was like 10:30 by that point, so I'm like, okay, it's been open for 30 minutes. Maybe they've kind of moved along things. And I get there, and there's just a line out the door around the building. It's absolutely miserable. Again, maybe we'll go into more detail on that in a bit. Oh no, we battle Kieran right here, huh? That's right. Oh, maybe I should have trained my Pokemon a little more. Oh great, I forgot his team. So GameStop. So I'm like, I am not waiting in that line. I can wait maybe like 30 minutes here before I gotta move along and do other things. Because I was like, I wasn't even gonna buy cards. I was just thinking like, okay, let me get my code maybe for Koraidon and Miraidon. Okay, yeah. Next thing is battle Kieran. All right, let me train. Let me go battle the other trainers now. Let me go battle some of the other trainers around Kitakami and make sure we're all trained up and level up, and then we'll battle Kieran. Okay. So, yeah. And okay, so the thing is right now, today, a brand new Pokemon set has been released. Mega Evolution. So first of all, it's a Pokemon set. And on top of that, it features a return to Mega Evolutions. So that's kind of a big thing. There's like, what, a new Magic the Gathering set also? Like the Spider-Man one, right? So that's another thing that's like gonna get like getting people out and buying stuff. There's a new Yu-Gi-Oh set out today, but no one cares about that. No one's gonna buy that, so. But then also the Koraidon and Miraidon event, which in the US at least is at GameStop with a physical code card. So just absolutely miserable. And in some location, so I think here's the thing. I think you're supposed to get them for free. I'm pretty sure, but I know some locations do this, and they always do it where they're like, all right, you got to spend $30 on Pokemon stuff to get the code, because they have like a limited number. So yeah, miserable. So I'm like, you know what? Let me wait, because I have a feeling I will be able to get a code. I think there's some other way to get it actually. Because can't you do the method? I'm not sure entirely, but don't some other countries have like the newsletter, giving it away through a newsletter? Maybe I should have like kept an eye on that sooner, because I know that's something you can do sometimes. And no trainers around here. The heck? Or didn't I? I think maybe I battled through most of the trainers. So we got to do the Kitakami Ogre clan. So yeah, GameStop has been really fun. Oh boy, thanks, GameStop. Otherwise, I just went along my day and did my errands that I had to do, and then got some lunch, came home, and finished editing a little bit of a video. Have I seen the latest Yu-Gi-Oh webisode on Albez? Yes, I have. This one's a good one. I like that they're getting longer and longer. I'm hoping that they just keep going, right? That they keep extending them. By the end of it, it's going to be interesting to see how it all comes together. The thing is, though, we only have like 2 more episodes, I think. So I don't know how far we're going to get. I think they're going to do it in 2 parts, right? I think the next 2 episodes we get are going to be like the next part of the story. We already have the announcement that they're moving on to Charmers for like 4 episodes from December to March. So I think they'll focus on that. And then in April, by April, it will have been 1 year since Chronicles started. And then I think maybe they'll do like part 2 of Albaz stuff. It's my theory. That should be a short. Gotta say, Kieran's champion battle theme sounds so Castlevania. Sounds like he should be slaying demons in a gothic castle. I gotta give that a good listen. Did you hear about the new Magic set that's announced? When it's coming? Oh, you don't know when it's coming, but it's a Star Trek set. Ah. You know, like from the outside, for Magic the Gathering, it's like all the other stuff that's like very, it feels weird. People calling it the Fortnite of card games now. Oh gosh, should I even say this? No, okay, I'll say it. I heard someone jokingly refer to it as White Schwartz. True. Okay. But yeah, it's interesting. Like me, as like playing other card games, I'm like, I don't know how to feel about it, because like I wouldn't like that if the card game I was into had its own lore and had its own stuff. Like I think, you know, sometimes some crossovers occasionally would be interesting, but isn't Magic just doing like basically like kind of only that? And on top of that, a bunch of stuff that just, you know, I don't know how much it fits into the Magic the Gathering feeling. The Avatar stuff looks cool, and that I feel like fits from a thematic standpoint. But again, this is me from the outside. I know very little about Magic. Yeah, I guess we'll do the Ogre Clan stuff now. I think that's the only way we can get trainers right now. Yeah, the Space Opera set. You're amazed after behavior like that, Nintendo still does business with GameStop. They're charging for a free code. They shouldn't be trusted with the distribution. Yeah. Yeah, they shouldn't. Oh, came out in August. Earlier got called greedy, and the title for wanting these events to be available for everyone to be a mystery gift. What? Just saw an artist talking about it coming out next year. Oh, the set. I don't think I need too many hints. I kind of know more or less where most of them are. But yeah, the distributions are not. Why am I pressing everything except the GameStop distributions? Yeah, no. And the fact is that they're all code cards now. Yeah, no, it's not at all, like, if anything, printing them on code cards makes it worse, because apparently they run out, and you just know that a good amount of the people who are flooding the GameStops, like, I mean, no doubt, you know, people going to GameStop right now to buy, like, the TCG set, they're like, you know, actual fans who are like, I really hope I get some packs, and I want to open them up, and I'll play the card game. But there are definitely going to be people who are like, alright, time to wake up, rise and grind, buy everything and sell it all. So, you're gonna have some of them in the mix, and giving out a free code card. You know, I don't doubt that some of them are getting code cards too. Yeah. I personally, I still like the physicality of a code card, even though it's still all digital. I think, see, it was like fine for a while, but also like, I don't like how you can run out of them. You have to physically go to a store, especially on a day like today. And for shinies that are like so, I don't want to call them important, but ones that people really want. And ones that like would really suck to miss out on. I don't mind. I don't mind them being distributed online. Like, you know, just mystery gift, right? Yeah, where is that ogre? Aren't they around here? Or did I already get some of them? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I really should go back and rewatch the playthrough. I mean, we'll just like, we'll zip. Oh look, there you are. That's what I thought. So yeah, it's been, other than that, it's been a fun week for Pokemon. Other than ending off on today, right? Oh boy. Dang, I need a new straw, man. Oh. I got gun. Wait, what level was this? This mine was like level 70... 71? I have no super effective hit against Politoed. I can resist it. I know adult collectors are associated with scalping now. Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon for longer than most players have been alive, and scalpers are screwing me over. Yeah, that is a thing. I kind of don't like that either, because it's like, I'm just trying to legitimately collect. I'm not going to sell Ice Beam. Oh. Oh crap, and it's faster. I feel how bad you have to deal with Scalper. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I kind of have, not the secret, but okay. So the secret is to have a really good local store that has like, that's managed well, has good workers, and on top of that, the extra secret has a Discord server where they can give you notifications, where they can at everyone saying, hey guys, we just got in this many of this product. Here are the limits, this many per person, and so on. And I'm getting destroyed. I'm getting destroyed by this. I needed other trainers to train up against. So that's a secret. Because I went to... Okay, so there's this one local game store, and I love it so much. It's my favorite one, I would say, now. And they've been like so good. They've been like so like, you know, say helpful. And they opened a new location pretty recently. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed here. And so that's the thing. Yeah, they have a Discord server. And I joined it pretty recently. So I get like little pings now whenever there's a new product. Or whenever they get anything in, again. All that stuff. So I got like 3 packs in Mega Evolution. I haven't opened them yet. I set them aside because I'm going to start doing something with Pokemon packs now. And I hit Moonlight and up instead of Moonblast. So I was able to do that. It was, they had like the booster bundles, so it was like booster bundle limit 1 per person, and then booster packs limit 4 per person. So, you know, it was really nice to get like 4 packs real quick, because I was already running an errand that way. So I was like, well, let me swing by. Did sell some older cards a few months ago for money, but most of them were like 20 years old. Yeah, and I think that's like different, right? And cool, we're screwed. A scalper buys stuff from retail stores at market price, sells them for more than market price, and is just, you know, and doesn't really care about the game. Like selling cards like here and there, like obviously like that's part of it because that helps fund things. Like for me, you know, I haven't gotten a booster box in a while, but whenever I do get a booster box, I open it up. I normally like record it or video it. All the cool cards that I like, I keep, and all the rare stuff that I don't want, I sell it, so that I can have money to buy the next another booster box or whatever. Again, I haven't been doing this in a while, but save for Elite Trainer boxes too, or whatever kind of product. All right. Let me really try to find someone to battle. We need experience, and also that's right. I was pulling up Kieran's team. So yeah, the hobby's in a great place. Haha. Ho ho ho. That, you know, that was a lie. It is not in a great place. Alright, by the way, I have Kieran's team here. I pulled it up in a web page. His Pokemon are level 70. Well, no, some level 71, 72, and then his ace is at 76. So we gotta be ready for that, and then we're gonna get Ogerpon like right after. Like immediately after that. No, you already. So how about you all? Honestly, I think the Pokemon cards were behind the counters and not on the shelves. So could be a way to stop scalping, I guess, but it's like it's still like, you know, even if you do that, behind the shelves, limit 1 per person, like, and let's say you have 6 in stock and 6 people walk in, you know, how many of those 6 people are going to be scalpers and how many of them are going to be like collectors, right? Or parents or kids. Even if it's, you know, 5 collectors and 1 scalper, that's still like, you know, 1/6 of that stock not going to someone who's like wants to pay market price for it and is going to open it up like immediately or whatever. It's going to someone who's going to sell it for like, you know, more than it's worth to someone else who didn't like wake up early enough to get in to the store. So it's like the only way to stop them is to stop buying from them and for them to move on to some other hobby. That's kind of why I was hoping Labubus would, like, you know, take some of the heat off Pokemon. 'Cause it's like they're like, you know, people like that are clearly only in it for the fad and to make money. So the problem is that they ended up just like, you know, doing cards and Labubu at the same time. Yeah, I think I have exhausted every trainer already. Oh no, there's someone. Started work as an elementary school teacher last week. Talking about the kiddos about Pokemon cards is the best. Oh, nice. I think I don't know if I mentioned it, but a while ago, or my mom works at a school, and a while ago I ended up like putting together some little gift bags for the kids in the class she's in, like for Halloween. That was a while ago. That was fun. Threw in like a pack of the Pokemon Trick or Trade booster, booster packs also. Yeah. So it's nice. What the heck is going on with Trick or Trade 2025? Is it happening or not? Also last year for Halloween, I was like, last year for Halloween, I ended up spending it at my dad's place, and I helped him like pass out, some Halloween candy, and we ended up like, literally like 80 kids came to the door. And I know some people are like, oh man, Halloween's dying. Oh, trick or treating is lame. It's not the same. It's like, that all falls on older people to handle that, right? Like I said, we were giving out candy and Pokemon cards, and yeah, like literally 80 kids. I know it was 80 because I ran out of booster packs, and that's about how many of the Trick or Trade booster packs I had. So, that's at least nice to know that, got to be a little difference in the community, right? I'll probably do the same thing this year. I don't know if at my dad's, Halloween's on a Friday, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing for Halloween this year. I was just saying, like, I wish I had a bigger place so I could like have an actual party. I mean, I could definitely have friends over, but I can't really have a party. There's a difference. Because, as soon as, like, my friend group is here, the whole place is full. We got, like, just enough space for us and, like, no one else. So, but maybe I will still do that. Maybe I'll still, like, make a thing and, like, hey, guys, come over for Halloween. We'll watch a movie and so on, and hey, I'll have it decorated, and heck, can even hand out candy or whatever. I don't know what they're up to. I gotta figure out what exactly I'm doing. How do those trick or treat packs work? Didn't get word of it last year? So hang on, how long have they been coming out? I think they started in 22. Basically, they're just like it's a reprint set. Like, all the cards inside it are reprints from other sets, and they're just all hollow, and they have a little stamp on them. Actually, no, they're not all hollow. They're like 3 cards inside one pack, and one of them is hollow. And they have like a stamp on them, like a little Pikachu pumpkin stamp. So that's how it is, and they're really cheap. The thing is like, the first year they came out, they did, like, a bunch of scalpers did just buy them all. But then when they realized, like, nobody wanted them, then it stopped pretty quickly. That is the upside, though, too, is that, like, that's the thing. It is really hard for people to move these after they buy them. Because, like, they produce Pokemon produce so many. And again, it's a reprint set, so nobody really wants it. I mean, I think, like, some people might want the stamp cards because, for one thing, there are, like, some useful Pokemon in there. And sometimes it's cool to be like, okay, I'm building my deck. Do I want to use the regular Holo Mimikyu, or do I want to use the Holo Mimikyu with a stamp on it? Right? So sometimes people want to do that. Impidimp. Oh, maybe we should have got an Impidimp here. They did it 22, 23, and 24. 3 years in a row so far. I think supposedly they're doing it again this year. But the thing is, even if you don't find any of, like, from this year, like any 2025, or even if they don't come out, you can literally just go on Amazon and buy a package of them for like 15. Pretty easy. because there are so many. That's the thing, they're overproduced. But it's still something cool. It's still like a cool thing, right? Kids are still gonna like getting a pack of like 3 Pokemon cards. You might get them for your students if they aren't super expensive. Yeah, it's like I think it's like $15 for like 40 packs or something, or 30. Yeah, they're very inexpensive. But again, you know, the question is if they'll come out with a set for 2025 or not. Like supposedly they are, but yeah, you can easily find like last year's or the previous year's ones. Trick or Trade booster bundle, that's what they're called. Yeah, like I said, I'm glad nobody. I'm glad that. Yeah, that was the case because yeah, the first year they came out, they were hard to find for a bit, and then it settled down. So it's like, okay, good. Finally, something that Scalpers got burned on, but something that's still so, you know, you can actually still like enjoy them. And I end up like getting one and opening it on video too. And what I do is I have like a fun draft box that I made, or a cube, right? I have a fun draft cube that I made that uses only Pokemon from that set. And so every time a new one comes out, I add to the cube, and it's like a really fun cube. I like playing it with friends. Unrelated question: have you watched a Demon Slayer Infinity Arc movie? It just released in your country, so we went with your homies to see it. Nice. Yeah, I did watch it. I actually was behind on the anime. I haven't caught up to it. But the movie was in theaters, so I was like, you know what? I'll watch it. And yeah, it was really good. It was fun. It was a fun time. But then also seeing like, oh, cool. There's gonna, like, need to see a lot more. And so I guess they're doing 2 more movies, like 3 in total, for this storyline. So that's neat. Man, the part, like, the final part got me. It was like, dang, okay. We're doing this. Also, we got a stutter there in the game. But it was neat. So the mall that I go to and that I used to work at, it has like, okay, so it's in a place that's like very, there are a lot of anime stores there, basically a lot of anime stuff. Like there was so there's like a big anime store. If you've heard of Animate, it's a store in Japan and they sell a bunch of like anime merchandise. They opened one here and it's at this mall. And so it's like, you know, all official anime merchandise and, you know, like figurines and manga and a lot of little blind bag kind of stuff, shirts or whatever. And on top of that, right, they set up like, they also set up a Shonen Jump pop-up store in the same mall, like for the month. But at Animate specifically, right, they had a bunch of like merchandise specifically for the movie. So I thought that was really cool. Oh, it's like, oh, you know, you can go see the movie at the mall, and you can buy some of the merch right here at the store. See, I think that was my other thing, is like, I really wish there were more trainers in Kitakami. I know there are a good amount in Blueberry. Actually, I feel like in Blueberry, maybe there aren't more. It's like, for some reason, I feel like I remember there being like, oh man, I don't want to run into them, because I don't want to battle them. But then meanwhile now it's like, okay, I'm kind of starving for some. Here's fact. Oh, you're a manga reader and your friends are only anime watchers. Want to say about the movie, but don't want to spoil for chat. Yeah. Thank you for not spoiling. But I think that is kind of funny. Like being someone who reads ahead. Well, not reads ahead, but, you know, reads the manga at the point where it's at. Because the anime hasn't caught up with it yet. I would like to read some stuff. I'd also really like just enjoying the anime, because I think that's something that's can be a lot more social, I think. Like, again, you know, for watching movies together with friends, or watching certain episodes when they come out. Man, is it really only the Ogre clan left that I haven't encountered? Yeah, because I feel like I did every trainer on this side of the mountain. And on the other side, I feel like there's even less. But the Ogre clans, like, they're all so strong. I could have sworn one of them was somewhere. Oh. I think there's one, like, at the very bottom. Or no, where were they? They were... They're like along one edge somewhere. Oh look, I haven't got you yet. Yeah, there's at least one Ogre Clan member in the mountain. Yes. With how strong they are, it's like... I don't know. Like, it's not just that their levels are... Well, I guess the levels are high, right? But then there's also, like... They're just, like, built different. That's it. They're built different. Okay. I got. Oh, yeah, they're in the cave somewhere underneath the crystal pool. The whole system... Yeah, the whole, like, cave system they got in here, I'm like... Dang, okay. Gonna get lost. Let's see. What do we got? I guess we can go Yan Mega. If I tried Billionaire or something. Oh, I guess I haven't done their quest. They don't battle you, do they? Or do they give you money, right? That's something. Oh wait, no, I don't. Switch. Blodsire. I guess we'll just do this to Blodsire. Ah, yes, the flinch. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. Yeah, billionaire. Yeah, some of the pun names they come up with in Pokemon are just like the English version of Pokemon, at least, right? I wonder what a lot of like names end up being in Japanese or in other countries too. So I feel like at least in English Pokemon, they just really, really love the puns for like everything. No, there gotta be puns. Yeah, there are puns in like in Japanese, but obviously I just don't know it. So, you know, been around the world, don't know the language. The Pokemaniac. I feel like I can maybe take down Kieran. The Ogre's level 70. But the Ogre's gonna keep changing. The Ogre. I like that you can quick heal from this menu, but I wish you could also like quick revive. But it only works for Pokemon that like if they are still, you know, still conscious, right? Or if they aren't fainted. Go. So we found that one collector there. Yeah, I think I can take Kieran. Let me just like be sure that we've kind of got everybody or close to everybody. And I don't even have like all that many candies, do I? Do that. Oh look. Get you there. We'll need Mamoswine for Gliscor at least. I can kind of bring them over the edge. They're pretty high. They're nice and high. Do I even want to use the candy on them then? No, Jangmo is looking nice. Get one more in Mamoswine. And... okay. There we go. What do you think, Pokemon Gen 10? heard it's taken as a grain of salt. That's going to be exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's going to be only on Switch 2, I think. Because Legends EA being both on Switch 1 and Switch 2, that's like the, not the test run, but that's the one that basically say like, hey, listen, you know, hurry on up. Switch 2, we're moving on. Yeah, I imagine. Seeing people think that Billy and Owen are Namona's parents, despite them being in real estate and their parents being involved in the Rotom phone, it's weird. Yeah, I remember that was one just because it's like, oh, we know that Namona's parents are rich. Look, 2 rich people. I would like to meet, like, her actual parents, though. So we met Arvin's, we met one of Arvin's parents. We met his mom/dad. We met, no, we did, yeah. We've met Penny's dad, at least in a different game. And then also, so yeah, Nemona. That just leaves Nemona. Seeing all 9 gens of Pokemon in Kitakami really makes me wonder if someday we'll get a proper return to Japan, old setting with new options. 100%. I think so. I think so. Like, I know that Pokemon and Game Freak are really enjoying, like, exploring so many different places. But, oh, I can't even climb off the wall. I know they're really enjoying, like, hey, let's go to Spain. Oh, cool. We had a fun time in UK, didn't we? Back to France. But with Kitakami, I think Kitakami was still like the fun one to be like, hey, look, back to Japan for the inspiration. I imagine we'll get another full region. I would like to see it, specifically with, well, actually, no, well, I guess technically Legends Arceus counts, huh? But it's like old. It's like a Legends game, and it's like old Japan. I think. Of course, it depends on what they'll do with other Legends games. I know, we're all thinking it. We all want it. Legends Johto. Then would that be... The crazy thing is, imagine that. Would that be in modern day? Would that be in the past? Who knows? No, I was nowhere near you. I was hoping that Arvin's other parent would be employed at Blueberry and we'd find out why they left. And oh yeah, we met Arvin's dog, and that's the father he needs. I'm very curious because I know what a lot of people like think. Hang on, do many people like? I don't want to say ship Sada and Turo, but like, because if in one universe his mom is Sada and the other universe his dad is Turo, then it's like, is that what it's meant to be? Are they like both meant to be his parents then simultaneously? But just in one universe, like Sada's a professor and Turo isn't, and in the other universe Turo's a professor and Sada isn't? I wonder. And then also like, I don't know. I wonder. And then that is the question too. Is like, okay, is that their last name or first name? Because every other professor goes by their last name. But then with Sada and Turo, is that their last name? Does Arvin have 2 names? Is he Arvin Turo and Arvin Sada? Or are they specifically going by their first names? Maybe. Nah, that has to be their last names because every other professor is. I mean, as late as like Sycamore, right? We don't get first names for everyone, but we know. Okay, we know Samson Oak. We know Sycamore. What's his name? Eugene? No, not Eugene Sycamore. Augustine Sycamore. That's it. Who else? The Kitakami Orbit Clan. Oh yeah, Aurea and Cedric Juniper. That's right. Augustine. Yeah. Felina Ivy. This ain't good. But maybe I can. No. If only dang! If only that resisted it. Satoru to Sada. Legends. Alright, Let me... Who can I use to... Crawdon? You're iffy about where they would put more Japan regions because Ranger also takes place in Japan. Wouldn't want them to overwrite that. I feel like they probably would, though. Even though... Energy Ball. Oh, no. I'm done for. I hate these NPCs using actual real moves. I can't take it. Yeah, the thing... Even though, like, Ranger is canon, I feel like they would, though. What do you do? His attack. Oh, lowers. Move straight for it. Ah, yeah, it would be Will-O-Wisp. Legends 3 could easily Galar or Kanto with Snivy, Litten, and Popplio. Or Legends Galar with Kanto starters. Or Legends Cinnabar with Snivy, Litten, Popplio. I think that is the cool thing, is that at least, like... I feel like with Legends, there's so much potential now to just always return back anywhere. You know, past, future, modern day, or whatever. I do not have this. I think also because, like, I've got playthrough Pokemon here. And then they've just got, like, real teams. The upside is that the Ogre clan is, like, more difficult than Kieran. Just take me out. Just get rid of me. Oh, wait. I can run from these, huh? Or no, but not the strong trainers. That was it? You can run from any trainer now? Yeah, you can give up. Oh, but you still ought to go to the Pokemon Center. I think... What would I even want in the next Legends game to be? Well, first of all, obviously Gen 10 is going to happen. And I think it would be really cool. Like, I know a lot of people were talking about, like, Gen 10... We're going to on the water. You know, somewhere beyond the sea. Somewhere waiting for me. You know, that hypothetical. And I think that'd be neat. Yeah, I don't even know what I wouldn't want for Gen 10. Is like, you know, I say, right? I'm like, haha, Western United States, let's go. But like, would I really want that? I've kind of been convinced on the whole, like, island hopping adventure with, like, the modern movement mechanics, especially too if it runs like it Scarlet Violet does on the Switch too, then yeah, go ahead, give it to me. Or I say like it, but you know, better than it even. We each have Nintendo Lights. Oh, what is it? Oh, you get the situation about Switch 2 and hot water. Planning to buy it and share it with your younger sister. Ah. Oh, look, there they are. Yeah, we each have Nintendo Lights. And once Pokemon Main Core released on 2, I would do considering if you really want this. Yeah, it's like... It's interesting. I've said it before. It's like, I get if not everybody can buy a Switch 2 right away. Because it's like, it is a lot of money. It is a lot of money for yeah. And maybe if the games you want on it aren't on it immediately. And I've said, like, me, I come from a totally different perspective. Where it's like, well, I'm a YouTuber. I got the money for it. I saved up the money. I can write it off on my taxes later. Though why would Kukui and Burnett refer to each other by their surname? Oh, you're right. So I guess maybe Kukui and Burnett are like their first names then. Or maybe... Or does she call him Kukui? I didn't even read what they wanted. Duel me for... Oh. Yeah, battle? Okay. Paldea Realty. Wanted Alaska for Gen 9? Ooh. I'll take it. They never made Ireland because Island is TCG in Game Boy games. Imagine Legends Cinnabar, 30 years past. Red, Blue, Green. Post-volcanic eruption, new soil to explore. New fauna migrating from abroad. And for DLC, you can get the Sevi Islands of Vermilion City. Oh, you're cooking. You're cooking. Send me to the waters of Kanto. If we ever get South Kalos, it should be Gen 10 DLC or a brand new region that's not even part of Kalos anymore, but it's its own thing, like Johto for Kanto. Hope Gen 10 is somewhere in the southeast hemisphere, or southern hemisphere. We have one game in the whole southern hemisphere. New Snap set in the Galapagos. Oh, that's right. It is all in the northern. I would take that. I do kind of agree. Like I said, I've been convinced on the island hopping adventure. How about wait for Legends EA before talking about next Legends game? Nah, that's the whole point of it. I mean, when have we ever? Yeah, I've only known by those names. Oscars might cause Kukui as well. Oh, okay. I do wonder what they're... That's what I need. I need, like, alright, give me the full names of every character in Pokemon. Do it. Give me all their info. Meanwhile, like in, you know, like anime, right? Although it's like, alright, cool. Here's this character's height. Here's their weight. Here's their blood type. Billy O'Neill. Oh, what was that? And they hang out back here right after you... Oh, do they not? I thought they do. I'm interested for like whatever the Mega Dimension is gonna be for Legends EA. Because, you know, they didn't announce it, but obviously it seems like, okay, Koopa's gonna have something to do with it. It's gonna be post game. And it's going to be $30. So I would imagine it's going to be like new locations. I would imagine that like, okay, you go through the Hoopa rings. You do some little fun adventure in some other place. You know, kind of maybe like the Ultra Wormholes from Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. You run around, you do a little battle here and there. And then at the very end, maybe there's like a Mega Evolution Pokemon that you battle, and then you get their Mega Stone afterwards, and then that's a new Mega Stone added to the game, I guess. That's kind of my prediction. Because I imagine, I'm thinking, because if the DLC cost, then I sure hope there are new locations. Like in the same vein of the other Pokemon DLC we got. Legends Jirachi would be crazy. Imagine Sky Islands falling into water. Ooh. Yeah, I wonder if you're gonna say that Mega Power doesn't come from the ultimate weapon after all. Okay. Like change the origin of Mega Evolution. I think they could. Would be crazy if Mega Dimension was it Kalos, where Usum Lysander won. Oh! Wait, hang on. Hang on. Like, so not just different dimension, but different reality. Is that how Hoopa works? How do Hoopa's rings work? Are they like different universes or just different locations? Because I know with Ultra Wormholes, it's like some of both. Like, you can either travel across space or like just across universes with Ultra Wormholes. Did I get the shiny legends yet? No, I didn't. Kind of yapping about that a bit. Because... absolute pain. I didn't have all that much time, right? I had like maybe 30 minutes in between running some errands. Oh, not you. So it's like, alright, let me stop by GameStop and see what it looks like. No, no. So I said, alright, not today. Okay, I think maybe I can just battle Kieran then. Let's go. Let's head out for him. Also, what do you think what do you all think is over under on ZA revealing with Lysander survived and is now immortal? I mean, that would be crazy, but like I think it's a non-zero chance. I think it's a non-zero chance. That would be scary, though. That'd be so scary. Could you imagine him being, like, extra tall, too? Like, AC? And just, like, big? Would he still have, like... no, he took off, like, the glasses and the arms, right? But what if he still had that? Yeah, he was already extra tall. But what if he was, like, extra taller? Oh, it did that for Florian and Masters. Oh, wait, no. Full circle moment where we see Looker and Mega Dimension. And we don't see Emmett, TVH. Prefer a Sinnoh Frontier Brain. It's a faller for the mother of the battle. The Battle Shadowlings. Okay. That I could... I mean, I would want to see Looker come back. I still think we might see Emmett. Just to kind of wrap that storyline up. Hello there. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, they're different universes. Nor asked the OST of Legends are their original OSTs. Okay. Hooper's Rings works something like traveling across universes. Okay. That's right. Like in the movie, right? Doesn't he do that? Doesn't he bring a bunch of like legendary Pokemon? I haven't seen the movie. Don't care how the rings work. You want to eat them? A big old Krispy Kreme donut. For a second, that Growlithe looked a little golder. A little more golden. Yeah, they could open anywhere. Okay, okay. Hi, hey, how's it going? What's up? We're just chilling, playing some, just playing through a save file of Pokemon Violet that I had. Or, yeah. On the Switch 2 with the 60 FPS. Look at that go. Look at that. And we're just kind of yapping about Pokemon in general. You know, theories, thoughts, prayers, stuff like that. Cooper just casually bring in Palkia and Dialga and be like, my work is finished. I think it was your video that showed, that he was the second tallest character in Masters, only behind Getsus. Oh, okay. That's right. We brought up the chart, huh? Okay, so he leads with Shiftry. I think that's what we want then. Lead Yanmega. Also, it's great that ZA is a sequel because the only legacy character we've had for 2 gens was Ingo and IDK if he even counts. Yeah, that's true. He was the only legacy character. It is interesting too, though, because like Legends Arceus had like, you know, ancestors. And then okay. Also, technically... the protagonist, right? Because more or less that is maybe Don and Lucas? Maybe? But kind of not? You know. Alright. Oh no, we can bug Buzz. Kill him. Oh wait, no, we get fake. Yeah. Lysander would have to be a zombie, both dead and alive, to fit in both XY versions. Or can echo the, can echo XP from Scarlet Violet Professor AI Lysander. Also, how did you live that? How did you live that? You know, and here I am, like, whenever I look this way at the game, I'm looking away. Maybe I should, like, put myself on the other side of the screen, so that it actually looks like I'm looking at the game. Or maybe I should move my TV this way, then. I'm gonna be moving... I'm gonna be, like, moving this eventually, like, some of my setup. So I'll be improving a lot of stuff. Okay, Speed Boost is going, but now I'm gonna lose it, because, yeah, Probopass. Can you go into Como? Or, yeah, Como. Close combat it, real quick. You know, someone who has an AI Lysander AU. That's a neat idea. Imagine the Songblank Fairy from Silent Hill playing. You're exploring the desolate Lumio City and slowly learning what happened. Like going to alternate Lumio City. That'd be so crazy. Because then imagine it's kind of like Kind of like the whole Guzzlord Ultra Space. Get sturdy. Would that look better if I move my webcam this way? Because then when I look at the game, I'm actually looking at the game. Hang on, I gotta move my stuff here, which isn't the easiest. No, I don't want to set up on you because you're just gonna switch. Yan Mega. I mean, man, if only I could go Yan Mega for Yan Mega, then we could be faster. Okay. Then switch game layout. Hit him with a rock slide. This way. Same. Oh, here. Move it down a bit. There. That works. Great. Man, it would be cool if I had Infernape has priority. You can't switch out to Infernape. Let me do that. I don't want anyone to faint just yet. That Lysander is immortal. Everyone's gone for the Eviltal energy. Oh yeah, following up with you find out the truth. You autocorrect for some reason when you type Pokemon, it's Pokémon instead. My least favorite is when I'm on my phone, and I'm typing Pokemon, and I get to P-O-K-E, and then as I go for the M, I accidentally hit Enter. Come on, Mamoswine. And then I accidentally just search for Poke. And it gives me nearby restaurants and everything. Okay, I'm gonna use this chance to heal Mamoswine. Oh. I live that X Scissor. Alright, Chronon, sorry, but we're also going to use this chance to heal Yan Mega. Kind of thought that if Masters was going to add another Legends Arceus character, it would be Krigeta, and Amorous is already in the files too. Oh, we're going to talk about Pokemon Masters, trust me. When I can pull everything up. How do you feel about the way the Shiny Koraidon Miraidon codes are being handled? Terrible. Absolute, what's the phrase? Abysmal. Pain. Suffering, even. Is that something that happens every time you type M? Also, hi, hey! Not every time. But I feel like it's only with Pokemon. It really wants me to order some Poke, my phone. I'm trying to think, what do I even type normally that has... Like, I think normally because on my phone I end up typing Pokemon pretty often. But that is only on my phone, because, you know, the smallest screen. And is the letter that does you in on your phone. Poliwrath. Oh yeah, Yan Mega. Oh no, that Poliwrath has like Ice Punch, huh? I'm walking into this. I bet I'm walking right into this. You know, the thing is, no. Pokemon themselves hasn't, like, capitalized on Poke yet, huh? I feel like there are multiple places just called Pokeball. And then, like, probably with Pokemon Go, they're like, hey, you know, decorate the sign or something. That shirt is fire. Yeah, thank you. I like it. Well, okay, summer is over. Summer is over, so... Like... But it's still, like, kind of hot weather here. Not, like, super hot, but, you know, pretty warm. We've had some nice cloudy days, past few days. But, yeah, in Southern California, like, you still get, like, the 70-degree weather all the way until October. So, So I can't wear sweaters yet. I can't wear hoodies yet. Giplin. Can we even? I feel like I need Mamoswine for that. Now let me stay in, because I can still hit it with super effective move. Wait, what's wrong with the codes? Is it that they're one for legendaries per person per shop? Right, you need non-native version, because they both have done before as well. The main thing is that in the US at least, there are physical code cards being given out at GameStop. And today, a brand new set for Pokemon TCG released, and a brand new set for Magic the Gathering, and a brand new set for Yu-Gi-Oh! Not that anyone cares about that one. But point is that, so now you're going to get a really long line at GameStop, and if you just want the code, then, well, you got to get in line too. And from what I've heard, some places, I don't know if all of them are, but some places are requiring you to make a purchase to get your code. And I've also heard that they're running out very quickly. So it's just one of the worst distribution events right now. There's a place around you called Pokémon. On Willamette Valley, it's like that here too. Yeah. Yeah, I at least like, I live near the beach. So, like, the weather's never a problem, really, here. Like, except for when I'm not... I mean, like, during the afternoons, my place gets kind of warm. But normally, it's, like, not too much of an issue. Prove yourself to Ogerpon. Oh, good, my Pokemon are healed. Alright, let me check Ogerpon. We go fire first. And then water, stone, fire first. Oh, man, Crawdon isn't ready. Crawdon isn't ready to... Oh no, Crawdon's gonna take an IV Cudgel to the face. Hang on, who do I have in the reserves? Oh, we still got Empoleon. That's right, we're gonna cheat. I'm sorry, Crawdon, you couldn't cut it. That's right, because our playthrough, we had the Empoleon here. Nice. Okay. For water... We got Meowscarada. Let's run it back. For stone. Maybe we keep Empoleon. And then for grass. Do I have anyone for grass? Yeah, and Mega. El Dragon. We're bringing back the classics. Even though they kind of fell behind a few levels. Perfect. And, okay. We're good. Was it... Wait, was it similar with Shiny Eternatus? I don't recall. Wait, did I get Shiny Eternatus? People told me that that goes against their deal. You should be able to show them the webpage on the code and have them give it to you. Yeah, it's a whole mess. I'll figure something out and I'll get mine at some point, but yeah. There's also a place called All Blue. It's very much is a One Piece reference. Let's go. It's all anime. Yo, yeah, you hear GameStop requires a $15 Pokemon March purchase for the code? Okay. $15, still not $30, thankfully. But wait, compared to Zashi and Zamazenta events, Sword Shield, they messed up big time? Yeah. I remember that one. I think the big thing is, too, they just picked the wrong day entirely. Like, it should not have been on Mega Evolution release day. at GameStop. Totally wrong choice entirely. It terrestrialized its mask. Its battle theme goes crazy. Oh wait, no, maybe I should terrestrialize Empoleon too, because he's gonna take neutral fire. Let me see what we can do. Oh! Get hecked. I mean, the thing is even if I got into a GameStop, I would have spent like $15 on Pokemon anyway, because it's like, you know, yeah, sure. But, for people who don't want to, yeah, that was a little close. Okay. One mask down. I like it's always funny too, as she's just like, memories of adventuring with you, Grand Ogerpon strength. And she just like takes out another mask. The masks of power. New from Bionically. Battle the Ogre. With 4 unique masks of power. And obtain friendship. I don't know. How would a commercial go? We gotta eat out of here. I need to be a safe switch-in, though. Can Meowscarada take it? Heard the shiny Zachi and Zamazenta. It's way better for you. Had to sign up for a newsletter for a shop on the other side of the world to get your code. Now you just get them from BB Games. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I kind of think the newsletter works a little bit. I like the newsletter trick for Zarude. Because you could do it, you know, just get it from another country. Sheesh. Did I see the Mexican Pro Wrestling promotion with Z8? Yes, I did. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched a good amount of it. Lucha, let's go. It was such a good idea. Memories of working together. I thought that said wonking together for a second. Remember 1 year ago, there was a shop where you had to buy 100 or 117 a Pokemon product to get a promo card. Like, okay, for the TCG promo cards, I think it's okay. But still, normally those are like 30 or so. But, like, for a code card, for a game, it's like, listen, it's not even... Yeah, Cornerstone's your favorite mask? I think I kind of like the fire one. Well, I think I like the grass one best, honestly. Imagine if Ogerpon just gets mad at you breaking all our masks and just brings out a pistol. Now she'll bring out that cudgel. She gonna beat you to death. Low-key, a Pokemon game based on Motunui region would be cool. Attribute 3 types to each of the 6 elements. Let's go. Yeah, because, you know, we sure aren't getting any Bionicle content, that's for sure. Well, that group of people who was making the fan game, even that got shut down, which is crazy. I don't know what the whole story is. I gotta find it out. But it's like, I could have sworn, like, Lego said, go ahead and make it, just don't charge for it, right? I don't know. I wish we could get a full spin every time you terrestrialize Ogerpon. Subsequent times you terrestrialize Ogerpon, it stays straight on and it's kind of depressing. Oh, like in battle? Or like when we do it? Get air slashed. Oh no, you're faster. Oh. Man, Slam's animation is so interesting. I think it's like a tail yet. You can't catch it yet, you gotta show Ogerpon more what you can do. Speed boosted. Yeah, when the player terrestrializes Ogerpon, yeah. Man, it's still fast. Ah! Hey, knock it off. Knock it off, that ain't funny. Come on, just set up the terrain again. Oh, okay, good. We lived. But yeah, I do like the spin. Oh, thank goodness. I think that's everything Ogerpon's got. Now's your chance to catch it. What do we got? Nest ball. Have you kept following on the Pokemon Masters seasonal costumes? Enjoy the videos you make on them, some of them? Yeah, I'd like to get back to doing them. I don't know if I'll like stick with full videos on them, but I need to. I like more recently, like this last month has been really good for me, like getting back into content. But I'd like to, especially because I saw it. I saw the data mine of the next traders coming. So hey, oh dang it! Hang on, how have I been streaming for an hour and I still forgot to fully post that I was streaming? Shoot. See, I gotta start scheduling the tweets in advance. There we go. Okay. But interesting. Interesting for this year. But I really do like the Halloween. Yeah, same here, lol. Yes. I'm like, that'll be cool. That'll be fun. You know, I mean, not like, you know, I haven't talked about Pokemon Masters in a long time. Just like, I fell off so hard of like basically every gacha game I was in, which aren't a lot, but I just, yeah. I mean, life wasn't bad or anything for like the past few months, but it was like, oh boy, we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on, and I can't even think about the phone game that I opened for like 5 minutes a day for some, you know. But we gotta be ready. We gotta be ready. This guy here. You haven't bought the Scarlet Violet DLC? Ogerpon's adorable. I mean, if you ever get around to it, it's a fun little time. Yeah. Wait, I can spin, right? Yeah. Man, that Clefable's going... Wait. Did Clefable react to me spinning? Or was it just, like, doing that just cuz? Oh, fine. I wanted to believe you cared! What a coincidence, you also finished your Teal Mastery playthrough today as well? Nice! That buttery smooth 60 FPS is nice. Yeah, I'm a fan of how Scarlet Violet looks on this console. I cannot wait to try out some more games on this also. I do want to get into some more games that are like, you know, not Nintendo, that are coming to this. Like, they're even putting the Indiana Jones game on this one. It's like, wow, okay, neat. I wonder what region Ogerpon's originally from. That's true, because it doesn't come from here. I imagine it'd still be like some Japan-based region, huh? Oh no, Carmine was at the house, that's right. You spin me right now. Plan to buy, but I'm saving currently for Galar's DLC or ZA DLC. You know, that's true. No, she's at the hall. That's right. Yeah, I think definitely like priorities, right? I think probably it might be the best choice to like, well, let's focus on the new current game. Probably studied how Witcher 3 worked on Switch. So there was apparently, yeah, nothing short of a miracle. Suppose so. Even then, though, just like the actual Switch 2 itself is like apparently like, they say slightly better than a PS4, which is like, okay. I'm trying to think what, also, what was, Indiana Jones was like Bethesda, right? Wait, hang on, I lost it. Where was Carmine? How do I forget where Carmine was? She's waiting for you, right? Oh no, she's at the plaza. That's right. Both Switch DLC and SV DLC were really good. We're really scared of how ZA's DLC is going to turn out. Yeah, I'm interested. Because I think one of the big prospects of the Sword Shield and Scarlet Violet DLC is that it's like a new location. But then with like Legends EA being like, oh, it's all in the city. It's all in only the city. What are they going to do with that? Like, we were kind of chatting a bit. We were speculating about the Mega Dimension DLC. About how, you know, maybe it'll be like, you know, Hoopa's Rings, and you go through into like a different dimension. And that's a little place you can explore. So maybe. I mean, honestly, I'd just like to see more of Kalos. But, yeah, we'll see. Ogerpon from the region of Gale of Darkness. I think it would have to be from a Japanese-inspired region. So, hey, you know. Maybe one of those. Oh, yeah, we gotta battle Carmine now. Yeah, let me pull up her team. Oh, shoot, and I never finished this upload. Is it too... No, it's not too late in the day. Let me get this finished. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. Let's take, like, 2 minutes for a quick water break. And I will be right back. I gotta get some water, too. And then we'll get to battling Carmine. Alright. What's up? Wait, why did I start with what's up? Normally I say hashtag we're back. There we go. Alright, so Carmine. Ready for the Carmine battle. Let me see. I'm also secretly just doing this thing on another tab. 3:30. Done. Save changes. Okay, there we go. We can close that. Carmine leads off with Mightyena. So I guess we lead with Yanmega. And meanwhile, I gotta pull this up here. Taco Bell just got here. Yo! Taco Bell. Are you gonna go for Ursaluna also on the stream? Probably not, because I gotta complete the Pokedex, right, for it. I guess, and I could transfer things over, but I don't have Pokemon, like ready to transfer over from a different save file. Dang it, I should have done that. Well, mostly because I decided what I was going to stream, like, you know, a few hours ago. So it's like, oh, I don't know what to stream today. Because, you know, we'll talk about that more, but streams are going to be interesting next few weeks. It would be funny if there's an Ice-type mask for Ogerpon. It's just cryogonal. That, yeah, it would look like cryogonal. Alright, excuse me. I'm also just setting this shorts thumbnail on my phone because you can't change a shorts' thumbnail from desktop. Thanks, YouTube. And then counts. Also, apparently my my post on Twitter or X.com is popping off. The one where I'm like complaining about GameStop. Save changes. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, you gotta do that? So something like the Usum Space Travel, but in different alternative Lumio City. Honestly, expect it would be Whole Kalos. Oh yeah, for the DLC. Sure, I'm gonna get the Mega Stones for the Kalos starters. Oh yeah! Oh boy! That'll be fun. What should I get? What should I get for dinner? I'm thinking about Taco Bell also now. Right after, I'm not gonna. Okay, so right after the stream, I've got to go somewhere and I've got to do a little. Got to do a little bit of work. Are you? Wait, do we not battle yet? Oh no. Oh, you have to have Ogerpon on your team. That's right. How do I forget that? I kind of don't like that she forced you to do that. So something like, oh wait, no, but then would be funny. I think I'm caught up on chat most of the time, or mostly. Oh wait, partially because it's really. Oh wait, partially because it's released only a few months after Legends EA. They confirmed the DLC is occurring / in hyperspace Lumios, which just sounds kind of like retextured Lumios. Oh, okay, so like the alternate dimension idea. I don't know. You know, that is something too. That I think that's something I got to do. I got to like gather up theories and thoughts and talk about DLC and try to predict it, I guess, or throw out some thoughts. Right? I should do that. Maybe. I don't get why, but I feel like ZA or Gen 10 will show us Poppy as an 11 to 12-year-old. I mean, I like when characters change over time. Also, I didn't see who she was sending out. More Peko. We can take more Peko. We can take it, I think. Sometimes forget that characters from Kalos are French. So when I read their dialogues, I imagined some like English or American. Oh wait, they're French. Yeah, or are they? Right? Or are they? You know, one of those things. That'll be really funny. Well, we got to see what the English dub of the animated. Well, we already know what it's done. Like they're like, oh, all the Kalos people. No, they don't have accents, or they have the English American accent, right? Except for, you know, still Fantina, who, you know, not Kalos. We'll get one more Mega Venusaur or Charizard, do you think? One more Charizard or Blastoise. Okay. I think that'd be neat too. It's like, you know, don't let Charizard have the special treatment. Yeah, only Arven is Paldean, Nemona and Penny are not. That's true. Penny is Galarian. So she has the Galarian accent or the British accent. Actually, hang on, I can't remember. Oh, I gotta rewatch my own dang video. Doesn't Nemona... Because, yeah, okay, so Nemona is not from Paldea. We know that. But she has kind of like... she uses Spanish in her speech. I gotta listen to her voice again. I don't know if it's Spanish necessarily. Not a Spanish accent necessarily, but like some Latin-like accent. I think Viola has a French accent in Masters. Yeah, Fantini speaks English and Japanese, but speaks French and English. True, yeah. True. I always find it funny how in the anime too, right? Because like some characters, you know, in the original Japanese version, from what I know, they'll have like a the Kansai accent. And here I'm not paying attention to what Pokemon she's swapping out. She already used Mightyena, Morpeko, Ninetales, so it's either Leavanny or Sinistcha. Probably Leavanny. Yeah, so in Japanese, when a character has a Kansai accent, in English, they're like, oh, what do we do? I know for Bill, they gave him a British accent, but then in the manga, they made him speak with like a, you know, kind of like a southern US accent. And I know in like other anime dubs, that's what they'll do too. They'll be like, okay, yeah, they speak with a country accent basically. In English, right, for the dubs. I think we're gonna stay with the Mega. Oh, I should have. Wait, no, she's not gonna terrestrialize, is she then? Yeah, accents in Pokemon are weird. It's like for Whitney, right? That's what they do for her in Pokemon Masters. They kind of give her a little bit of that, a little bit of the country accent. But then, you know, you think about like Lacey and Clay, who like are legitimately from, or is supposed to be from, Southern US inspired area. And then they just, well, in Pokemon Masters, Lacey's accent is like so much more like, it's a lot thicker. Oh man, by the way, Lacey, well, should we talk? Alright, I'll spoil it. New Lacey outfit for Pokemon Masters coming. What the heck? My post has got a bunch of likes now on X.com. Lacey hitting you with the howdy then. Lacey hitting you with the that just ain't right. With Bill is crazy foreshadowing since he's from Goldenrod. Yeah, Lacey being country Vel is adorable. Yeah. See, I need to see like an interaction with Clay and Lacey. Like in the same room. Not just like we're talking about it. Also, actually, hang on, did we see that in Masters? I've got to catch up on Masters stuff. Bye, everyone. Gotta go to sleep, guys. Alright, thanks for popping in. Thanks for saying hi. Have a good weekend. Yeah, Lacey is in Pokemon Masters already? Yes, she is. And alright, there's this one video y'all gotta see. Like, you know, I think I was kind of planning to spend like the last hour of the stream just like full on, like, let's just watch videos and react to news and stuff. Hope Peony is added at some point. Can you imagine how hard Namoto would pop off finding out that Penny's dad is a former champion? True! That's so true! That's so true. She would love that. Whoa, Penny, you didn't tell me your dad was a former champion? I bet he's so strong. Let's battle. Right, just like that. See that Japan had all its areas covered. America only got New York and Hawaii. Oh no, yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, Japan still has some areas uncovered. Yeah, that is true. Well, it's just like, it's strictly because like, yeah, they did like 4 games for Japan, and like the US is huge, right? How it's like, you know, people always bring up with like, in the US, like a state, like size wise, right? And distance wise, when you go from one state to the next state, it's like going from one country to another country, and say like Europe, because in Europe all the countries are like right next to each other. And then here, the US is just like huge. It's like, if I want to leave the state, I need to drive like 7 hours just to get to another state. And that, yeah, that's like just to one. And then, you know, if you want to get from that state to another state, you got to drive a bunch. Of course, that is because I'm in California, which is huge. Meanwhile, on the East Coast, it's a lot more of like, alright, I'm going to go on a day trip to a different state. It's a little easier. Yeah, Japan doesn't have a... Yeah, US has one. Ore. How much do we count Ore? Rotofic where Penny confides this to Arvin. Basically tells him, don't you dare tell Nimona. True. True. Surprised how much Peony talks about being a former gym leader when he was also a champion. Yeah. I imagine he was probably a gym leader for longer, huh? Next Japan game should be the Nodo Peninsula. Alright, I gotta figure out exactly where that is. That's Carmine for you, I suppose. See, people run into an issue when making fan regions of large countries where they try to do the whole country. China, Australia, India. Get this a lot. Yeah, but at the same time, like, Unova's guilty of this. Unova 100% is not only New York. Also, oh, here he goes. He's going sicko mode. Stronger, stronger, and stronger. Dude, I still think... Also, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years since Teal Mask came out. Yeah. Yeah, Unova also includes some in New Jersey. Now, Unova's like, just takes and picks from the entirety of the US and then some. He's an ex-champion. Yeah, Unova's like, yeah, sure, we'll put a desert in New York. Or no, it's like this. It's like, oh, yeah, it's based on New York. Yeah, totally. There's a desert. Huh? Also, New Mexico is here. What? It's so funny. Yes, my favorite part of New York, New Mexico. Lentimus, yeah, Lentimus and Humalau too. What's Humalau based on? I wonder. I wonder, like, there's a specific kind of area. Yeah, Burbank is Burbank. True, that's true. Hollywood, we got Hollywood in there. Burbank, Hollywood. And the, what do you call it? Pokestar Studios. Let's go ahead and change focus a bit. We kind of did the Teal Mask storyline. We'll probably come back to this playthrough at some point in the future. Let's yap. Let's just spend like the last hour of the stream yapping a bit. We'll talk about like Pokemon news, what's happened this week, other things. How do we feel about that? Yay or nay? Is Florida there? Props, possibly. Having a town based on Vancouver Petey would be amazing. I feel like the hardest issue with Australia would be that what do you do in 90% of it? Because most of Australia is fairly unpleasant outback. The wild area, let's go. Nah. Okay, we're gonna move to a different scene. And I hope I set this up properly. I kind of did. Look, I'm off to the side here. We gotta oh wait. No, I'll leave the stream ending up. We gotta adjust the webcam. Because I didn't do that. I didn't do that beforehand. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Okay. This one, we want to adjust the settings. Let's just get rid of the crop entirely. Oh, maybe that was too much. Let's say that much. Oh, maybe that is too much. There. Should we keep the shelf? You want to see the shelf? Let me cut out the shelf. There. I know. Thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for holding on. Ah! I cut myself. Okay, fine enough. Unova. Unova map. Is this for yeah, it's for black 2 white 2. Show me the image there. Cause see, big old snowy mountains. And the basic kind of shape here of like the two, that it's like, yeah, it does look like Manhattan. And look, there it is here. And then here's a desert in the middle of it with ancient ruins. And then right here, yeah, another port here with Hollywood just hanging out. And then this, yeah, Dragon Spiral Towers there. Oh, wait, no, that's Celestial Tower. This one's Dragon Spiral Tower. Windmills. We got windmills anywhere? Like, old-fashioned windmills? Is that anywhere in Humalau? Wait a second, this doesn't have Humalau in it. The heck? Why does this map include the new portion at the bottom but not at the top? Check out Noto in Peninsula in Japan. Let's see. Noto Peninsula. Okay. All right. I see what you're talking about. There's a Pokemon World in relation to, relation to the real world article on Bulbapedia. Ah. Meanwhile, Venville Town is Buffalo, upstate New York. Very Anna Manhattan survived, and the rest of New York was destroyed. Yeah, isn't that the black? Hang on, it had some of it. Yeah, because look, see, it has some of the black 2 white 2 stuff here, but then just not at the top. Who made this? Oh, whatever. Dang, what was the other tangent I was going to go on? Oh, yeah, look. So, I wouldn't call it a tangent necessarily, but we got the... So you heard about the wrestling match? So this is something they did in Mexico. They had a wrestling match for Pokemon. It was pretty neat. I got to watch the whole thing. I got to give the whole thing a watch. But basically... that's what they did. In an arena in Mexico, they brought out Pikachu and Eevee here, and they had a wrestling match with a bunch of fighters and a bunch of people wearing and I don't know Lucha all that much, so I don't know these people, unfortunately, but they did a great job. And it was cool. So it's definitely worth a watch. And look, everyone got the fun hats. If you have not seen it, it's pretty sick. But also, at the same time, you see this here. Where's the main? Hang on. So they had Misako dressed as Halucha. What a great way to bring the first games translated for the era. Yes, true. Because it's it's such a neat idea because, Pokemon has really increased their presence in Latin America because the games are being translated into Latin American Spanish. The TCG is getting a lot more support in Latin America, too. They set up a new office in Mexico for Latin America, Pokemon operations. So it's and then on top of that, the Halucha, Mega Halucha reveal. So oh yeah, we're just gonna do that. It's so cool. It was cool. Like I said, I got to sit down and watch the whole thing, just because I was working on stuff yesterday, so I didn't get to actually watch it. But I caught a little bit of it, and I saw people posting about it. And obviously, the whole thing is in Spanish, but I mean, I'll understand it, but. You'll feel everything. The thing is too, is me, I see this and I think so while this seems like something neat and something really out there, it's in all honesty, one of the most normal. Look, Serena and Caleb, in all honesty, one of the most normal things I've seen from Mexico. Dude, love Mexico. I got to go back more often. Obviously, I'm half Mexican, and then basically all my friends are like, full Mexican, and will visit. But the way that nerd culture is in Mexico is just so much more like, it feels odd. Like, so the craziest thing about this event is that it was official. It's like if you told me like, oh yeah, they did a Pokemon wrestling event. It's like, oh yeah, in Mexico. Oh, of course they did. Oh, but it was official. It was official? That's the craziest part about it. Y'all know about Taku's Goku? I spelled it wrong still. You know Takeria Goku? You know what I'm talking about? Goku tacos? That's just how it is. That's just how, like, this is like in Oaxaca too, which is like far away. Like at the very bottom. It's at the very bottom of Mexico. Yeah, I love Dragon Ball. True. I know about Goku tacos. Love it. If I ever go to Mexico, definitely want to eat it at one of those places. Yeah. Depends. Like, probably. I mean, huge place. Like, huge country, and there's, like, a lot. I'd like to go. If I go, we'd probably visit the small town that my mom's from. Which is. I don't know. Again, everything's, like, real far. It's kind of by Guadalajara. I don't know how much. Oh, what's the one I saw the other day? Elotes Doro. This is like a what is it? Nikkei, I think it was, meme. That's the fun part. They'll just do whatever. They treated Goku versus Jiren like an actual fight. Amazing. So that's why seeing this, it's like, yeah, totally normal, but it's great. It's so fun. It's so fun. Team Halucha versus Team Machamp, and I like too that they had him kind of like a lot more dressed up, like the Pokemon. Obviously, he took off the wings, right? Why is it slander? Goku wouldn't wait to cut that meat off. He would eat the entire thing right off. Yeah. So that was a whole thing. It's like 2 hours, the whole stream. This was streamed too. That was a fun time. Like I said, I gotta like sit down and watch the whole thing, actually. Toei tried to pull the legal stuff for the public airings of the. Oh yeah, and the government of Mexico just basically said no. That was true. Yeah, because they were just playing like the episodes of Dragon Ball Super in public. And yeah, Toei was like, hey, don't do that. And they're like, nope, we're gonna keep doing it. Other than that, Nintendo's got a new president. Nintendo America. It's got a new president. Doug Bowser. Doug Bowser's retiring. Today I announced my plan to retire from Nintendo, effective December 31st, 2025. Nintendo has been an integral part of my life for 44 years. Starting with Donkey Kong Arcade as a kid in college, it's been an honor to contribute to this incredible company and bring our beloved characters and worlds to fans through our video games, theme parks, and movie experiences. I extend my best wishes to Devin Pritchard as she leads Nintendo of America forward. I thank all of you for your passion and support of Nintendo, and can count on me to remain a Nintendo fan. So, the funny, maybe not going to have like a huge impact necessarily, but it's just one of those like shifting of the guards kind of thing. Devin Pritchard seems cool. She's been at Nintendo for years also. But, the thing is that, like, Reggie was so, like, public. Like, Reggie was so much of a public face that we got used to it. And so then kind of going into Doug Bowser, who's, like, a normal kind of president. I'm not saying that Reggie wasn't normal, but, like, someone who's like, all right, I'm a president. I'm going to make, like, an appearance, post a picture here and there once in a while, come out for, like, this press conference or this interview, and have, like, a president kind of personality. And so, Devin Pritchard is going to be like kind of the same, right? Where she's going to come in, she's going to, say some nice things, but obviously, like, most of her time is going to be behind the scenes doing jobs. And same with Reggie. Reggie obviously, like, was all, doing this job, but, like, just with how much he was involved at, like, E3, and he was in every little promotional video, and they made little jokes and memes with him. They got him in the Yokai Watch commercials, too. So it's like, I think we just really got used to that, which was like pretty abnormal. So I think it's interesting. The rise and fall of Yokai Watch. The very important meeting. And it's funny too, like, I think a good amount of people look back on like this era of Nintendo as like, oh, it's so cringe. But then we end up missing like, man, I miss when they did funny things. I miss when Nintendo did funny thing. I was listening to Kit and Krista also kind of talk about Doug Bowser retiring and Devin Pritchard taking over, about how things are at Nintendo as of America, at least. It's very much like things are lined up, as in like, okay, when this person leaves, this person's going to take over. And like, as in like, it's already decided before it happens. It's not like someone decides like, all right, I'm going to retire. Oh no, what do we do? It's like, with Reggie, it was like, if Reggie retires, it was already like, what do you call it? Planned that Doug Bowser would take over as president. Yeah, that feels unsanitary. Yep. Oh boy, the Yokai Watch ads were really something else. Oh, the Nintendo guessing game. Reggie Fils-Aimé and Doug Bowser. Feels like the biggest thing that stunned Yokai Watch was being compared to Pokemon rather than letting it thrive on its own. Yeah, that's true. And the thing is, that was mostly a fan comparison. I think also too, like, again, Nintendo America just kind of didn't know how to market it, because it's like, well, we can't market this like Pokemon because we already have Pokemon. So they tried to, do something else. Yeah, with the new president, it would be either start a renaissance or beginning of the end. I doubt all that much is going to change. I doubt all that much is going to change under Devin Pritchard. Because again, like, she was already somebody working at Nintendo. She doesn't have a social media presence, I don't think. She was already someone working at Nintendo. She's been there for years. And, obviously, like, work closely with everybody who work closely with Doug Bowser and everyone else who's there. Reggie was also president for a long time, all things considered. Yeah, what was it? Oh, you can't see that. It's the executive vice president, or this is before, right? She was the executive vice president. She's currently, right? Executive vice president Nintendo, or of sales, marketing, communications at Nintendo America. He's been acting executive since 2021. Previously held the role of executive vice president. Yeah, she started in 2006, so it's like, yep, yep, you're set. So like that's a neat thing. It's not a case of like they just grab anybody to be a president. They're like, no. Yeah, are you aware that screen says stream ending? Yeah, it'll be like, this will be like the wrap up portion. I saw it. I decided to leave it on. So I probably will wrap up in, I don't know, 30 minutes, I guess. I don't think we'll be here for too long, but I'd like to hear her speak more. I'd like to hear more video of her speaking. Again, you know, a president, like the Nintendo president, doesn't need to be like a public person, like to give a bunch of interviews and press conferences and stuff or whatever. But just because we're so used to Reggie doing that. So that, and also I'm getting, what's going on? We're getting a bunch of interactions with this post. I hate GameStop, bro. I just wanted my code card. And then suddenly we got 200 likes already. I guess everyone's feeling it. I guess everyone's feeling it. Also, hang on. It's like, you know. Oh yeah, let's see. A GameStop. Oh, are they selling the... People are selling the code cards online already? $40 for the code card? What's going on here? Shulk, I'm really feeling it. Feeling pain. Sheesh. Yeah, see, this is a problem too. That's what I was saying. Is that like probably some of the people lining up at the GameStop are people who are there to buy cards and then sell them online. And so they're like, oh boy, a free code card, sure. And then they get the code card and then list that online too. $40. Yeah, GameStop did not consider the ball dropped. I think it's two main hits. It's the first thing that they released it on a very busy day for Pokemon. On the day when literally it's like this kind of day of like scalpers waking up ready to ruin everyone's day. And then they with the physical code cards, they've just been like not getting a bunch. They've been running out quickly, just for any event, not even just this one. Yeah, I didn't know they still did code cards. Thought they stopped. Yeah, it depends on the region. So this is in the US. We're doing code cards at GameStop. I think in UK, it is being done through like a code on the receipt at Game. It depends on the country, but this is what it is. It is a physical code card here. I think maybe some people are getting them printed on their receipt for GameStop. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. But, yeah. Really fun. Really fun. $40 for the code card. Yeah, see, so this is what's up. So they said, they're like, an official announcement from GameStop for immediate release. Because they literally said, publishers have unknowingly created a perfect storm of hype surrounding several of gaming's most beloved IPs. Friday, September 26th is the date of multiple highly anticipated releases that are sure to attract many enthusiastic customers. That's a way to put it. New Pokemon set, new Yu-Gi-Oh set, new Magic the Gathering set, free Pokemon promo card. Oh, see, all right, that's the thing. Look at that here. Oh shoot, look. Okay, so a free Pokemon promo card for spending $15. That's normal. They're talking about this card here. The physical card game, which is normal. That's what they do. They always do that on release day of a new set, where it's like, oh, spend $15, get the free card, the training card. Like, that's a normal thing. But I think here, they're confusing that with the code card, which should be free. Yeah, you're going to try to get code cards later today, or try to get your codes later today. Hope all goes well. It's different for you, huh? It's they're doing something else there. Can we go back to online codes they post? 100% mystery gift. Do the mystery gift. Post the code online, please. They still do that. They still do those, but it's like they flip flop and decide what they're going to be. You know, I was kind of a fan of the recent Treasures of Ruin code or distributions recently, where it's like it's a whole event and it gets the community excited, and there's also like outbreaks tied along with the Pokemon, and even if you don't battle, you can still get the shiny Pokemon. And Mickey Mouse voice. All right, let's read it. Oh boy, today is going to be a great day for enthusiastic people. Haha. Oh no! Goofy. Donald, are you scalping Pokemon cards? I'm still kind of coming off of it. I can't do Mickey all that well. I could do Mickey decently. I'm just... Oh, my throat's basically better, but still a little weird. Yeah, so there's confusion. Show them the post. Show them the post. But you want Digimon cards? I don't think they sell Digimon cards at GameStop. So to the local stores. Yeah, the Shiny Treasure of Ruin has been very nice. Yes, I think that was done really well. Better than you anticipated. No, Donald and Goofy is hanging out with Sora. They're gone. Yeah, see this one, look. This here. Snatch up a free Yveltal Pokemon card when you spend $15 on Pokemon TCG items in store, 9/26. Get a shiny Koraidon or Miraidon for the first time by visiting GameStop and picking up a special code card. So I'm hearing rumors that these are getting mixed up. And people who just want the code and don't want to spend money are being told they need to spend money. I've heard some rumors. Could be not true. Thank you to our associates for handling the launch like pros. I mean, yeah, it's not the associates' fault. It's corporate's fault. And whoever's in charge here. I mean, I guess you could say... Well, no, they also got rid of pre-orders too, huh? So it encourages people just lining up right outside and making a huge line because they stopped pre-orders. Yeah, I mean, you know, sure, I'll give them that. Freak accident that Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic were like, let's release a set on the same day. Again, not that Yu-Gi-Oh is going to get people out, but like, because this is the new Spider-Man set for Magic the Gathering, and then there's the Mega Evolutions for Pokemon. So obviously those are going to draw people in. But also doing the free distribution in the same weekend is kind of crazy. Who do we blame? I mean, maybe GameStop corporate should have, at some point, should have said like, hey, wait a minute. Game Freak, maybe we can work this out. But also, I just think Shiny shouldn't be done through Game Freak, or Shiny shouldn't be done through GameStop anymore. No more. Yoink the privileges. Don't let them give out shiny codes anymore. Imagine it's a mix, or you imagine it's a mix of being mixed up in some people being, yeah, just flat out malicious. Yeah, true. We need physical proof that you can go to GameStop to get us footage. I was there this morning, and it was basically that. It was basically, you know, lines. That's what I was saying, is that I was doing some work, right, in the morning. And at about 10 o'clock, I was like, okay, let me go run my errands that I normally run on Saturday, or sorry, Fridays. And so they closed the GameStop that was in my city. So I went to a different. I swung by a different GameStop because I was gonna be out doing stuff anyway, real quick. So I had like 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, I have like maybe 30, 40 minutes to stop by. Let me see if I can get my code card. And not no, this looks nice and pleasant. These are a few people. Literally 100 people wrapped around this GameStop. Literally over 100 wrapped around the whole GameStop. 10:30, the store was open, and huge old line, not moving. So I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not staying in this line. Gator GameStop road trip when? Legitimately, I could. Oh, wait, no, I think my friend's busy tomorrow. My friend, should I even announce this much? Does this warrant an announcement? I'll say it this way. I'm potentially gonna be working on more vlog-like content. Maybe. I don't think I'm. I think. Also, look at this. Look at this jackass here talking about like the stocks. Also, this isn't about stocks. This is about people wanting their collection. Yeah, look here. There's no purchase required for this promotion, but the offer is only available while supplies last, so don't delay. Head over to GameStop or EB Games to claim your shiny Miraidon and Miraidon. And along with this person's post, my local GameStop is saying the shiny Miraidon and Miraidon codes are only available for a $25 minimum purchase and one per person. Insane. It's about less stonks. Screw the market. Just in general, I hate it. So my GameStop experience was I drove up, I saw the line, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just get a head start on buying potato salad. Gee, would you look at the time? Line at GameStop, potato salad. Line at GameStop, potato salad. So yeah, it has not been a good day. Insane. Selling the codes for $40. Who is this guy listing it at 100? I really do. Oh, what the heck? Is this something new too? Some new collectible thing too also came out or whatever? I want to support brick and mortar stores, but like at this rate, I don't think like not GameStop. I like this one too, Luke Von Carl. How he's talking about Duma Dimensions in there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are just like it's a whole other situation. Whose comic is this? Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not super into buying Pokemon cards all that often anymore. I want to start trying to pick up a few packs here and there, real loose, and kind of just have them. And I think I want to work on some like short-based content or TikTok content of like opening packs or I don't know, something. I just want to start like holding on to packs because I can only ever get like maybe 2 to 4 packs at a time, and that's not really worth a video. So maybe I'll just like start saving them up, and then we can like open. Obviously, I'm gonna open them all up, like rainy day packs, right? That's kind of my plan. So I think I mentioned right. My earlier this week, I had to do something, or no, earlier this week, I'm in a Discord server for my local card game store, and they sent out a little ping that says, "Hey guys, we just got some Pokemon booster bundles, limit 1 per person, and we got the packs for Mega Evolutions, limit 4 per person." And so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be out that way, at the bank. Let me stop by. Let me swing by." By the time I got there, they're out of booster bundles, and I got like 4 packs. Which, by the way, that's another. Should I? Okay, I'm not going to tell the whole details, but I happened to fall ass backwards into a lot of money 4 digits worth. So obviously that doesn't mean like I'm going to be spending a lot. That goes toward paying off a lot of stuff and saving and investing, but investing into the channel. So there's a good amount of money now that's going to be used for channel related stuff. So that's good news. That's why I was at the bank, and that's why I was like, shoot, let me walk on over. Let me get my 4 packs of mega evolutions. Gator doing side quests before the story. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's even meant to run for several weeks. Oh, the event is meant to run for several weeks. Hopefully they get restocks. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is that I guess they're just running out of code cards too. At some places. What did I see? I saw Matt talk about it. Yeah, all local GameStops ran out of shiny Koraidon / Miraidon codes within minutes and won't be getting more. Absolute Fairyland event. I'm sure I'll get one eventually from a friend since I'm a lucky YouTuber, but it would somehow feel tone deaf to even show it off. True. Posting a pic of it would even be like, yeah, struggle for TCG videos this year for the same reason. Just want to show myself excited for something I love. But things have changed too much to where I can't shake the feeling that it's just basically like, look at this cool thing that I have and you can't get. Yeah. Kind of feels bad that way. Switch 2. Switch 2 for the channel. Oh, I got my Switch 2. That's what we were streaming on. So I got my Switch 2 secured, so I'm pretty set. But yeah. It's interesting time. Congratulations. Hey, thank you. I know it's a interesting story, and obviously I'm not going to tell it because I guess privacy reasons, and I'm not going to tell you how much it was exactly, but it was a lot to just randomly be like, hey. Yeah. Sure. I'll say another thing. Curtains. I got the second curtain I needed for my backdrop. That's one thing. Yeah, Switch 2s were very available here. Missed both of the first 2 pre-order periods. Was still able to pre-order one directly from Nintendo to arrive on release day. Yeah, I'm at Target. I've been like, now things are kind of settled out. Like, I think they're pretty at Targets here. They're pretty well stocked. Let's have some lighter stuff. Oh yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll talk about Pokemon Masters. So I got to get back to like playing Pokemon Masters more often and following it, and I want to get back to some content, but probably like more shorts than anything. Which, by the way, data mine. Lacey. With the Whimsicott. I think that's cool. That's fun. I don't know if this is supposed to be the Halloween event. I don't think, right? Because it's not very... And it's only her. It's not 2 people. Also EXs for the boys. And also, Mai's coming. Pretty. True. I do like this art. It's fun art. So, gotta get Lacey now. Yeah, it looks like a Halloween event. Yeah, being the month and all. True, yeah, but there's only one. Like, normally they release them in pairs for the Halloween event. But also, that was her Mindscape up here, wasn't it? This image. Right. Yeah, see? Yeah, Lacey. Yeah, okay, so it is fall. So there is one, but it's only one. It's only her instead of 2. Interesting. Lacey Lolita version. The Goth Maid. Look at this. That's a cool pumpkin. I love the images they do for the Mindscapes. They look so good. I like using them for backgrounds in videos. Yeah, Piers being added to the lodge. Yes. Yep. Yeah, for some reason, just one Halloween pair this year. Okay. I guess because, like, I mean, you see we're already getting, like, good amount. Because then here comes Mai and Arezu. Arezu's eyes look kind of weird. Here. Well, no, I guess that's what her 3D model looks like, huh? Right? Maybe I'm just really used to seeing. Maybe no, I think it's just because like this is the pose that her 2D art is in. The other character's a ghost. Have they released a story acknowledgement of Ingo's relation to LA characters? I don't believe. That's the thing too, is like because like even though everyone's on Pasio, like it's dictated to like whatever scene they animate. Yeah, I think they had Animan and Irida. It's like, wait, they saw Ingo but don't remember. Oh, okay. So Arezu is coming. Mai's coming. Yeah, I will say I really do like how Mai has the extra like details on her clothing of all the Pokemon, especially for like. Because hang on, her whole not Mai. Because like her whole thing was that like she kind of like grew up really close to Pokemon, specifically an Ursaring, a Leafeon, and then her Munchlax, or at least from here, but mostly her Munchlax, right? And they say that like her Munchlax is like her brother basically, but also she's kind of like a big sister to Adaman. So that's neat. So I really like her. I really like her outfit. How it has the extra detailing there. You're looking at Rezu in game and just noticed in Legends Arceus when NPCs speak via a speech bubble, their mouth moved to show they're speaking. Yeah. I had a reaction to Cyrus at one point. Yeah, I gotta go back and rewatch all that. Perrin, Lacey, and then yeah, Pierre's getting the EX also, and then coming to Lodge. Lacey was in the Lodge before, right? Because yeah, this is just for her new outfit. What are the Indeedee for? Here, who's with? Hang on. It's Lacey. Well, I mean, I'll look into it more, but Spoopy. But yeah, I think this is like the big one they're focusing on. The Hisuian. Ah, look at these. All the new reactions. More. I mean, you guys know. I love using these in videos, like for different characters. So now I've got a whole bunch more to use. Probably mostly the Mai and Arisu ones. Is Kogita in Masters yet? Oh, she isn't, huh? Yep. Can we get Zoroark in Masters? Who? Hang on. Does someone have Zoroark in Masters? And then the artworks for the Lodge from previous events. Ooh. I've also uploaded the Sync Move Showcase. Which, by the way, absolutely is a great like resource for Pokemon Masters. Like just cataloging all the stuff, posting that Adamines, cataloging a bunch of video of stuff. Oh wait, let me get my earbuds so I can actually hear this. And we can hear their voices. Oh, Absol's uploaded the voices. We can hear them. Here, let me also. I hope this should be fine, right? I hope it's not too loud. Hang on. Big Sis Warden Giga Impact. Like Marnie. Also, hi. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, and has it. Big sis energy. The big sis Warden Giga Impact. Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Bold and strong hairstylist pedal dance. The spoopy ghost. Bad for a day. Bad for a day. Huh? Bad for a day? The evil Whimsicott. Traveling photo enthusiast Rockslide. Probably has to do with how she's adamant spiritual older sister. Yeah, definitely. Fragrant green troubled grass impact. Nea-sama. Oh. Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly it. I mean, I'm just saying that that's the title that they chose for the sync move. I'm just like, all right, okay. Signature, yeah. Heard about the Zoroark. It's Continental Crush, not Rock Slide. True. All right, let's hear the voices. Let's hear their English voices. All right, the time has come. Mai's English voice.
I am one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I will continue to help you however I can. I'll let you have these. This is a special present for you. I wonder what this event's about. Seems my battles are about to get even more fun.
Okay. All right. I think it's neat. Little time to get used to it. Here, I can pull that up a bit.
Mass outbreak of growth. I have to understand this power better. Let's step into uncharted territory. Let's bring out the best in our partners and have a fun and intense battle we can really enjoy. Time to investigate.
All right. What do we think? Pokemon knows what's up. Yamai's a very flat voice since Marley is unemotive and quickly realized it didn't fit. I guess. Not a waifu series, the waifu series. No.
I think I understand my partner's feelings even more now. Bring it on. Let's go. How about this? On it. I've been saving this. Very good. Careful. Interesting. It's great to see people and Pokemon battling together.
I think this is good. I think it fits. She's very tomboyish. Because again, you see she's stronger. Or what is it? She's stronger than Adaman. I think they mentioned that at one point. All right, let's go to here, Erezu.
I'm Arizu. I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan.
Arizu.
I'm Arizu. I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan.
All right, so I guess we have the official pronunciation too. Arizu.
I'm Arizu. I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan.
All right, that's the craziest thing about Pokemon too, is that like we never get official pronunciations until they appear like in the anime or again just anything with voice acting. So okay, so I've been saying for 3 years we've been saying it with the wrong enunciation, the wrong accent. Arizu.
I'm Arizu. I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan.
Arizu.
My special skill is giving haircuts. Real nice to meet you. This is for you. Make good use of it. Here's something special. Try it out for yourself. A festival? How exciting.
Also, all right, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 voice.
We're pretty perfect with this power. I'll keep this up and aim for greater heights. I'd love for us to try this out. You're giving me a new hairstyle idea. We meet again. I'll lend you my graceful...
Also, I think I can turn the volume up a bit for the... You like Giacomo? Oh wait. Giacomo. Oh yeah. Giacomo. Oh, I gotta listen to it.
Powers. They pack a punch. Count me in. I'd like to learn even more. Charming powers and enchanting.
Giacomo at least has multiple ways of pronouncing it in real life. Arezu was your way of saying it. Yeah, I always just went I always went like Erezu, but I guess it's Erizu.
Moves. Here we go. Now, you got this. Here I come with style. Looking stylish. Watch out. Oh, I've got it. Drop by again sometime. I'll keep.
All right, Erizu. Okay. And then I guess Perrin is next.
The name's Perrin. I'm a traveler with a renewed love of photography. Here, take this. You've earned this. Oh, cool. There's an event going on. Good. Yeah, just like that. I could snap a perfect shot.
All right, I gotta say that Perrin exactly how I expected. Exactly how I expected her voice to sound. Yeah, it sounds very right to me. Yeah, that is exactly how I expected her voice to sound. Take the and two also
I'll take photos that I want to keep forever.
There was
What's
like
this?
no
My camera storage can't keep up. Hey,
issue.
You're looking great.
Or like no debate of like how her name would be pronounced, I guess.
Good old Perrin is still kicking around too. Let's get a shot of you looking all heroic. This is the moment I shine the brightest.
Yeah, I wish they'd reveal the dang VA. No accents though? Oh yeah, huh. I think the thing is that so their accent would be like, you know, like a Japanese accent, huh? So with voice acting mostly being white people, I think they'd rather they do European accents than anything else. Mm-hmm. The thing is, and people always speculate about the voice actor. I think we find out later. It's like really fresh, so we don't have the voice actors yet. Yeah, Lacey's giving the accents for the month. Yes. So Lacey definitely have it. Oh wait, there's English. And we already know Lacey's English voice, or what it sounds like. So I like how they sound. A little different than what I would have thought. Arezu I think is perfect. Perrin sounds exactly how I would have expected Perrin to sound. Or no, Arizu. Sorry, Arizu. Perrin caught you in 4K. They might have mostly likely reached someone bilingual to get the right accent. Yes, I think too. I think in that sense, it's like if you want them to have kind of that sort of accent, then I think that you should have. Yeah. But I think also, it like accents in Pokemon are just so interesting. Specifically because, like in the English dub, specifically because it's like, well, everybody's speaking English. Meanwhile, in Pokemon, right, natively, I guess just everybody speaks Japanese because the game's Japanese and that's what they're originally made in. But like Pokemon is just kind of like this imaginary perfect world where everybody speaks the exact same language and knows what each other means, except for sometimes when they don't. No. Exactly. Apparently we don't know where she's from, do we? Yeah, it's been 150 years ago. Your ancestors living in Russia. Yeah, that's true. Did she say? I think she said she's from Sinnoh, huh? Lacey.
I'm Lacey from the BB League Elite Four. The Midnight Parade will be chock full of cute stuff, so let's enjoy it all. Here's something cute for you. This present is super cute. And
yeah, they go... Yeah, Lacey's voice is like really like full on. Just full on like Southern US accent. It's again, it's like so interesting with how they handle like different dialects. And again, you know, obviously everybody has like American English accent, right? For the dubs because they're recorded here. So it's like Yeah, we know other languages exist, yeah. I mean, weren't Diamond and Pearl Clan in Sinohisui? Yeah, at least a couple of generations. Yeah. Well, I think they sound cool. And again, we already know what Lacey sounded like. I think they sound cool. Where is the Lacey video? Is it on here, or did they post it on like the main account for Pokemon? Yeah, there have always been languages in Pokemon since Gen 1. Remember the rocket grunt from another country? Yeah, that's right. Oh, wasn't he from Gen 2? Oh, okay, he was in Gen 2. I think still in Gen 1 they probably still had stuff that like reference other, I mean, well, that was more so where they reference like legitimate like other real countries. Yeah, where's that video? Oh, here it is. Y'all ready? Oh wait.
Why don't we get all the cute Pokemon together? Energetic as usual. Try using a Pokemon's tummy as a pillow for a nap. Hey, the warm sunlight is so nice. All the hell. Hello? Sure. No, it's just not right. All right, suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. Try not to disappoint. Okay. Here, everyone, do it. Time to get even cuter. No, that is just not right.
Yeah.
Go, sweetie. Ding, ding, ding. Let's be on our way.
You know, I will say this. Pokemon Masters, the devs, they always have like clear favorites because you notice certain characters will just keep getting new outfits and just keep being, used and shown off here and there. So I think that Lacey is like a more recent favorite of theirs. Yeah. But yeah, Pokemon Masters. Cool. Also, we're getting the rerun of this event. Or, well, all the Halloween events, basically. Well, no, yeah. As per usual. So I think that's just about all I've got to say. You caught a tiny kitten, gotta find a home. It's so tiny your cats hate the little goober. Oh no. Yeah, the Steve and Cynthia Galler characters, flashbacks. The bass hits though. Yeah, well, that was a fun stream. I gotta say, so it's gonna be interesting, like, going forward, because so next week is October 3rd, then October 10th, and after that is October 17th, which is the weekend that Pokemon Legends ZA comes out. And, oh, not images. Pokemon Legends ZA comes out, so I think I had said kind of the plan, maybe. The idea was that I think I will stream this game, like my alternate playthrough, and I'll stream it when it comes out, and I don't think I'll be reading chat just to keep myself, because, so I'm buying the game. Okay. I'm having my main save file that I'm playing through, and I'm personally recording, and that I'm enjoying on my own time. I'll start a second save file that I'll stream on YouTube, I think starting that Friday. I don't know how often I'll do it, but it'll be a big fun thing, and anyone who maybe hasn't gotten the game, if they want to watch the gameplay, they can join, or anyone who's played through it a bit of themselves, they can talk about it. I won't be reading the chat, because by that point, by the time I do the first stream, I will not have finished my main save file, so I won't be reading chat to avoid spoilers. Just, hope you understand. And I'll kind of just do that until I guess I finish it every once in a while. I don't know how often. But then Halloween is on a Friday. So I will stream on Halloween on Friday, but that won't be Pokemon Legends. That'll be like an extra fun one. Kind of like what I did, I think, like 3 years ago for the Halloween live stream. I'll think of something. but it'll be more of like kind of a casual one. So why they overwrite the LA website with the LZ website though? Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee website still up? I guess because it's Legends. That's what they tend to do, huh? Because what, the Sword and Shield website aren't around anymore, right? But he's taking 4 days off for Legends EA. Nice. Can't wait to get your coffee. Nice. I'll have the time off definitely. Because with my work, I work like Monday through Thursday. And other stuff interspersed here and there. But basically it's like Thursday, as soon as I clock out, I'm going to take a big nap on that Thursday and then go pick up my copy that night from Best Buy with my pre-order bonus. I'll come home, I'll boot it up, I'll start playing, recording till, throughout, well into the morning. And then Friday morning I wake up, I'll just kind of do the same. And then I'll probably do I probably will be at least 3 hours through the game myself on my main save file. And then I can stream for 3 hours on my secondary save file. And I'll kind of just keep switching off. That's a plan. That is a plan. Oh, where'd you guys pre-order from? Or did you pre-order? What are the pre-order bonuses? This is where I got mine from. From Best Buy, because they're giving out a playmat. Oh wait, is that the poster? No, it's the playmat. Well, so they give it out here and there. I guess you can get plushes too from the Pokemon Center. There'll be a whole video about this. There'll be a whole video about this. You can expect. Just gonna get the eShop version. Honestly, true. Big true. Cheers, buddy. Live calls. Glad you caught it in the end. Have a good one, everyone. All right. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for popping in. BXP website has a link to the ZA website. So now it takes you to the LZA website. I'm avoiding buying Switch 2 games digitally since all have such large file sizes. Yeah. I got to get the SD card for it. Okay. I'm feeling not burned by physical games, but there are some games I want to get on the Switch 2 that are not first party and they didn't debut on the Switch 2, but I still want to play them since it's oh, that's on the Switch 2. But they're key cards, so those I'm buying digitally. So, but every first party Nintendo thing I want to own, physical. Oh, that's what I was saying. So stream for next week, and the week after that will be kind of like this, I guess. We'll just kind of hang out. We'll chat a bit. Maybe it'll be shorter. I'm not going to start a new playthrough on anything because then we'll jump right into ZA on the 16th. Next week might be something interesting, or the week after that. I'll have to see. I will have to see. Maybe we can do some funny play. Actually, next week might be really interesting. Next week might be very interesting because I have some cool big announcements to make. But I think that's just about all I got. I think that's just about all I got. I gotta do the visual overhaul for Halloween. There's a lot I gotta do. But I hope you've been enjoying the videos lately. Been focusing on kind of longer stuff. This new Snap post game, I did play through that. I had played last week. We did New Snap, the finale, and then the DLC. So I think we're just about set with new Pokemon Snap. Maybe we could do a Let's Watch at some point. Also, I'll figure things out. I'll figure some things out. Bentley, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining. Check out the new videos. I'll see you in some shorts. Probably maybe a little video on Sunday. Otherwise, I got to get going. I got to go do some work. And then got to hurry up and come home. And I think we're just about set. Anyway, yeah. Big shout out to y'all. Had a fun time. It's a fun stream. And like I said, I think more or less we'll do kind of a similar thing. Maybe not next week, but the week after. There's a lot I got to figure out. Anyway, this is GatorX. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all later.